So today we will start with 18FT 305 Basics of Fiber, Yarn and Fabric Manufacturing. Unit 5 we will talk about fabric manufacturing process. We are at lesson 3, and in lesson 3 we will talk about different types of looms. Like in lesson 2 we mainly talked about the looms which are in general type of loom and which are the shuttle looms, where shuttle is operated to carry the weft yarn through different shades of weaving. Now in this lesson 3 we will talk about the modern looms or the shuttle-less looms, which can run at a very high speed. So production capacity of those looms are much higher than the shuttle looms. So we will talk about the rapier looms, we will talk about the projectile, air jet and water jet loom in this lesson 3. Let us start with this lesson. Shuttle-less looms, when we talk about, so this is one of the image of this shuttle-less loom. Now in a shuttle-less loom, how the mechanism works? The weft yarn is inserted through the warp yarn by the means of projectile, rapier, air or water. So this is the basic mechanism of a shuttle-less loom. And this type of loom has more production capacity, as we have told in the introductions, and more production capacity than the shuttle loom. Now rapier weaving machines, if you see, one of the most popular shuttle-less looms, then we can see here that the operations of a shuttle-less loom like rapier is shown in the figure. Then shuttle-less looms category comes the pneumatic or air jet weaving machines like this, which is shown in the figure. Then comes the water jet weaving machines, as is shown here. So different shuttle-less looms like projectile weaving machines are also available and is shown in this image now. So in this particular structure, we have seen that rapier, air jet weaving, water jet weaving and finally the projectile weaving machines of these shuttle-less looms. So these are the basic categories of shuttle-less looms as is shown in figure. Now rapier weaving machines, how it works. Now as we have seen that rapier loom is a shuttle-less power loom, and varieties of rapier looms are there. Single and double rapier looms are available. In double rapier, 2 rapiers are used to carry the weft yarn. And double rapier loom, the first rapier picks up the weft yarn till the middle of the shade, and the second rapier carry out the weft yarn at the other end of the fabric. So that's why it is called the double rapier loom. Now rapier weaving machines, as we are seen here, so this is one of the close view of the rapier weaving machines. Why it is famous for? Because it is reliable, performance wise it is better, versatility is one of the key advantage. It has the ability to weave a wide range of fabric, so that's why this is very popular. It operates at a very high speed and also ranges between 200 to 260 ppm and using up to 1300 meters of weft yarn every minute. So it is one of the fastest weaving machines in the shuttle-less category. Now rapier weaving machines, as also is shown in the figure, the weft is withdrawn from the weft package by a rigid or flexible rapier. An easy color change, suitable for multicolor weft fabrics and ideal for producing yarn dyed fabrics, double layer velvet, terry fabrics and decorative fabrics. That is the key advantage of rapier weaving machines. Now air jet weaving, as is shown in the figure now. Air jet loom is the most efficient and productive method of inserting weft across the shade. The speed is around 850 to 1200 ppm and weft is inserted by means of a fluid known as jet. Let us see the air jet weaving machines. So, how the air jet weaving machine operates? So, air jet weaving machines are supplied with compressed air from a central compressor in the weave room and equipped with individual built-in compressors as is shown in the figure. Now, air jet weaving, how it operates? Let us see. Now, we have seen the operations of air jet weaving machines. Now, where it is suitable for the production of light to medium weight fabrics, terry towel, furnishing fabrics and denim and so on. Now, let us see water jet weaving machines. So, this is one of the figure of the water jet. Water is used as a weft insertion medium to generate the frictional traction on the weft with the jet of water, so that the weft on the fixed package is introduced into the shade or weaving. Now, if you see the water jet weaving machines, it is equipped with individual injection pumps to pressurized water supplied from the water main, and waste water is discharged into a drain. So, this is one of the basic structure of water jet weaving. High speed and high output, mainly suitable for hydrophobic, chemical fiber, filament fabrics or the synthetics. Speed is 1500 ppm. Now, projectile weaving machines, if you see, this is one of the structure, and gripper projectile clamps the weft threads end and pulls the thread across the shade. So, projectile is used into this projectile weaving machines. An advantage of stable weft insertion, good fabric quality, less waste yarn, and it runs at a speed of 1400 meters per minute, 470 rpm, due to the improvement in many related mechanisms in projectile weaving. As shown in the projectile weaving machines, suitable for weaving multicolor weft fabrics, fine and thick fabrics, wide fabrics, and woven by special yarns. Now shuttle-less looms, as we have seen, so different types of shuttle-less looms we have seen here. So it separates weft package from the shuttle and carry only a small amount of weft and replaces large and heavy shuttle with a small and light weft insertion. And great significance of increasing fabric varieties, adjusting fabric structure, reducing fabric defects, fabric quality improvement, reducing noise, improving working conditions, and reducing the energy consumption. Let us see a small video on these shuttle-less looms. Now, as we can see that shuttle-less looms, there are 3 different types of shuttle-less looms as has been seen here. So number 1 shuttle-less looms, we have seen the rapier loom. In this rapier loom, we can see that how different types of rapiers are used. Okay, and versatile fabrics can be produced into this. And when you are talking about the rapier, so single rapier is also there and a double rapier also is there. So single rapier, only one rapier is weft is carrying this, and double rapier means that one rapier carries to the middle and another rapier carries the last. And it works at a very high speed, and versatile range of fabrics can be produced out of this. Then we have seen the water jet loom and the air jet loom, how those looms are operating, and how at a compressed air the weft insertion takes place. And also we have seen that water jet loom, how water at a high pressure the weft is carrying out this loom. Here also the mainly suitable for the synthetic fiber or synthetic filament yarn, this water jet loom. Then also we have seen the projectile loom. Here no rapier is used or no water or air jet carriers are there. So here mainly the gripper is the projectile. So projectiles are there, small gripper kind of attachment. So those kind of looms are called the projectile looms. Now main advantage, as we have seen in this particular lesson, that noise level. In the shuttle loom, the noise level is very high. So worker find it very difficult to work in that atmosphere. But in case of shuttle-less loom, the noise level is very low. So what is the advantage of this loom then? Advantage is that the speed of the loom also is very high, the shuttle-less looms, and with very low noise level, workers feel comfortable to work in such kind of looms. Then the fabrics which are produced, that is also different, as we have seen, that versatile range of fabrics can be produced in the shuttle-less looms in comparison to the shuttle looms. And also the hazards which are associated with this shuttle loom is that many of the cases the shuttle flying takes place, and in case of the shuttle-less loom, such kind of accidental injuries are very less because shuttle flying is not there into that. So these are the different aspects of the different shuttle loom and the shuttle-less loom that we have seen here. And main advantage of the shuttle-less loom is that it works at a very high speed, and due to its high speed the production rate is also very high. And also we have seen that in this kind of shuttle-less looms we can produce the versatile range of fabrics of good quality. So that's why in the modern weaving system the shuttle-less looms are always preferred over the shuttle loom. And in the weaving shades, if we go, that noise level, one can really feel for it. The noise level in this shuttle-less weaving machines are very, very low. So that's why no separate arrangement of acoustic or other methods are applied there, and noiseless almost atmosphere is there where the shuttle-less looms are operating. So these are the different aspects of shuttle looms and the shuttle-less looms, and different motions which were employed in this weaving. Those are almost similar in the shuttle loom and the shuttle-less looms. Only the carrying the weft yarn through different shades are different. So shuttle loom carries the weft thread through the shuttle, projectile loom carries the weft thread through some gripper or projectile arrangement. In case of rapier, it is a flexible rapier, either it is a single rapier or double rapier that carries the shuttle or carries the weft thread. And then finally the jet weaving, when you talk, there water either carries the weft or the air which carries the weft. So these are the different areas of shuttle-less or modern weaving system. Thank you.